Vextra said that effective and manageable conservation can only be achieved through the effective use of cultural tools and also that of technological innovations. She explained the need for a hybrid system of using traditional and cultural knowledge and technological innovations.
You can't use one without the other. You have to have their traditional knowledges in order to understand how people live with wildlife. And if you don't understand what's going on with the people, you can't implement the technology. So the technology is a tool to be able to use, but it can't be used without the traditional knowledge.
Field officer at Action for Cheetahs in Kenya, Lentama Simon, also agreed with Vextra.
They should use both of them because we have some traditional side. On our traditional side, we must have the community, we must have some knowledge about the traditions so that we can have conservations. And at the same time, technology must also come in so both of them will be effective.
Simon added that through traditional tools, people's behaviors towards the wildlife species and their habitats can be regulated. These methods are cost-effective, more socially acceptable, and have minimum risk of failure, but can also have a negative impact on the environment or be ineffective, and that's where technology comes in.
For example, the use of fences, like the thorn fences, we cut thorns and make for the bombers that we made, they were useful before. Like now in our forefathers' age, they were very useful because the environment was not all that destroyed. Most of the trees have been cut down.
Vextra also stressed that technology helps people understand the social structure and behavior of wildlife living in human-related ecosystems and minimizes the human-wildlife conflict in communities.
We found that about 90% reduction in livestock losses where we're using these light systems. There's other systems, not just in Africa, but also being tested around the world that are using sound, that are using different kinds of movement things. So those things help immediately in human-wildlife conflict.
Both experts said that conservation is key, and there is a demand for people to come up with ideas on how to conserve wildlife and natural resources. Chilana Fuka, NBC News, Windhoek.